Hello everybody, and welcome to my first vlog. I was tagged in this person behind the games thing by Assassin's Glasgow, and I figured it would be a good excuse to put out a vlog to give an update on what I've been up to and apparently give 10 facts about myself. So that's a thing that's happening. So, first fact, obviously, is what I look like. Here I am. First vlog. And now everyone can see me. So, I guess the second fact, I'll just go with my age and my work. I'm 28 years old right now, and I work as a game developer on this game, Firefall. It's a MMO FPS, free to play on Steam. Third fact, I am a big anime fan. Anyone that follows my Twitter should know this by now, probably, since I massively post anime gifs and random raging shit about anime. My first animes that I grew up with, that I remember at least, were, I want to say, Irresponsible Captain Tyler and Armored Trooper Votoms, because when I was a kid, the International Channel was a thing, and they would show like subbed anime on there, like a couple times a week or something like that, and I would actually watch that, and that was my kind of entryway into anime. And then I got really into the classics like Cowboy Bebop and Trigun and all that. My favorite anime is Goshuso-sama Ninomiya-kun, which is just a kind of harem anime about a what's it called, succubus that's also an androphobe, which is it's an interesting thing. I like the anime though. My favorite game is Dark Souls currently. Dark Souls really drew me in. It was probably the game that I got most drawn into and most immersed with, and I've loved the series ever since. I have issues actually sticking with games and beating them, but either way is one that I actually really liked. Interests. So, I am very big into music. Music has gotten me through most of my tough times of my life. I usually listen to either Japanese J-pop music or rock, but my entire life I've always been into music, and I grew up on like 80s rock and 80s metal like Iron Maiden and Metallica and all that. And whenever I'm like down or going crazy or whatever, that's always my go-to is music to basically get me through it. So I wouldn't be here where I am today without music. I also have 4 guinea pigs. Which way is it? That way. There's a cage right there. You may or may not see them throughout the video. I'm not sure. I have 4 guinea pigs, but I only have 2 living with me right now. It's a long story, but so fact number, what am I up to now? 7, I guess. Why I started YouTube? I started YouTube a few months ago, kind of as like something to fill my time, and half just kind of hoping it would be therapeutic for me to kind of help me out and increase my confidence or whatever. Because a few months ago, I had a fiance for like 5 years, and we lived together and all that. And then we broke up a few months ago, and she moved out. So I've been living on my own for the first time at like 28, which is really weird and really hard to adjust to. And I don't do very well on my own, so having something to keep me occupied helps slightly at least, because then have less time to actually think, because thinking is never good for me. My goals in life is one of the ones I want to talk about. I grew up always interested in game development and programming because it always fascinated me that you can make something from nothing basically just with code. And it was always this like ooh mystical thing that kind of always drew me in. And I always liked games, so I ended up really getting drawn into game development. And I started in community college. I did a little bit of programming and just made some like really crappy like little games. But then once I got into university, then I joined the video game development club, and I ended up making a lot of games there. Which, when I graduated, I ended up working at one place for a few months, and then I went to Red 5 Studios, where I work now, making Firefall. And now, kind of don't really have a goal in life anymore. I've been kind of just lost in myself lately, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life and like what my goals are anymore. Because the past few months have been really shitty. I've been going through a lot of like depression and anxiety and all that fun stuff, and kind of just going through the motions now, just kind of getting up and going to work and coming home and just going through that cycle over and over and over again, which gets really old. But for right now, I kind of don't have any life goals or anything like that, so I'm kind of just floating through life aimlessly. So up until about 2 weeks ago, and like a long time before 2 weeks ago, I was more or less like an alcoholic. I would get drunk every night, usually, and then stay up till like 3 a.m. and then wake up at like 9 to go to work and then come home and just repeat the cycle. And that was more or less every day for months and months and months on end, which was the only way I could really cope with my issues. I gave up alcohol like 2 weeks ago because I went on a vacation. Well, I was helping Usagi move, and I crashed in Arizona for like a week. And it was a nice little vacation and all that. And I came home and just kind of decided to get rid of my alcohol and try to live without it. But it's really hard because I don't have any real like healthy replacement or anything for it. So now it's more or less like I have to deal with my anxiety and depression and all that crap like every day because I don't have any kind of thing to moderate it or to like relax. So I'm still working on that, I suppose. I have like a really addictive personality, it seems. I Once I get into something, I get really addicted to it. That's why alcohol was pretty bad for me, and other stuff like even anime and YouTube videos I get really addicted to because they distract me from my life and kind of let me be in a different world for a while, a world that is less shitty. So I also have a really bad habit of having very low self-esteem and a lot of issues that come with that kind of all tie into this big circle. So I have like bad self-esteem issues, which leads me to be like really easily bitter and jealous of other people and compare myself to other people. And it all kind of just goes into this big circle of like horribleness that isn't really fun because I get really easily like bitter and jealous of other people, and then sometimes I end up saying stuff that I really regret and fucks up relationships and all that kind of stuff. I was like that. I was like the fat, pale kid in high school, so that was fun. And I moved to a different school in like sixth grade, so it kind of started out with the not knowing anyone and then carried over into high school, etc., etc. And what else do I have to talk about? Yeah, like I haven't posted a video in like the past 3 weeks, mostly because I've just been going on the. I went on the I went to Arizona like all of the week before last, which was it was really fun. Like I got to hang out with the goatee guys and I got to hang out with Usagi, and it was actually like a nice vacation. But I live in California, so coming back here was just kind of a grim reminder of like how much I don't like my life here, and having had that taste of like actually hanging out with friends again and having a good time kind of made it a lot worse. So I've been having a lot of trouble motivating myself to make videos because I want them to actually be good videos, and I don't want them to just be completely forced because no one wants to watch that. I don't want to do that. People don't want to watch it. So I've been trying to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully tomorrow I will actually get some recording done. It's like 5:40 a.m. right now, by the way. Like the sun is coming up right now. I am dead tired, but I got tagged to do this video, so I figure I might as well do it, and I'll probably regret it the next day when everyone sees it, but it is what it is, I suppose. As far as any other facts about me, I don't think there really are. Nothing that I can think of, at least. I've already just spilled everything out right now, so I am going to tag continue for this video and see what kind of embarrassing weird facts she can come up with. So that's probably about it for my first vlog. I apologize if it's low quality. I'm using a really bad laptop webcam and kind of just gonna do a one shot of this and throw it up, so I'm not really gonna edit it. So it is what it is, and you're gonna get whatever comes out of this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you'll see some more videos from me this coming week. See you guys next time.